Good morning, guys and gals. Actually, it's not really true. It's about 2 o'clock right now on a Sunday. Currently 1:31, the last day of January. So I've been sitting on this for a couple of days, and I've been wondering, this just doesn't quite, it looks more like a tower than it does a smokestack. So I'm thinking about just doing away with this bottom row right here, and just kind of extending down this row right here, what is it, the third row from the top? Extending actually these two rows and just making it go straight down but still curve around somehow. But I do like this one a little bit right here, so I might just keep this and I just might move this down a little ways. So what this means is I'm going to need pretty much cracked stone brick. I'm going to need andesite. I'm not going to need cobblestone, or at least I hope not. I'm going to need some stone bricks. I'm going to need some regular stone. And I wonder if I got anything else in here. I do. I'm going to need all of that stuff. And the easiest way to do this is basically to translate this down this way. That's really the easiest way to do this, and it just saves me time. So I'm going to do a lot of this off camera. Let's see what this looks like in a few minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I made a little bit of a change there. I basically made this entire thing about, what, 8? Yeah, 8. This is now 8 high, followed by 4, followed by 4, followed by 4 at the very top there. So I kind of wonder if I want to extend this out a little bit too, or if I want to shrink it down a little bit more. If I shrink it down a little bit more, this line would essentially disappear completely, and I kind of want to keep this for sure. So yeah, so it actually looks a little bit more straight than it did before. So I think that looks a lot better, quite frankly, than it did before. And I don't know if maybe if I shrink the one up here a little bit, I could shrink it by 2. So that way it goes 8, 2, and then something like 4, 5, 6. That'll be about 6. So that would go down to 6 here. I don't know. But I think it looks a lot better than it did before, for sure. Now this, of course, will have to get closed off in some shape or form, because this is actually where the stone will go. But it's the only way I can get back into the back right now. But I'll close it off eventually down the road. So now what we need to do is, oh yeah, then this is still staying here. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do with the front. The front actually is the exact same width as the thing here. And so now technically, I don't even need these. Yeah, so technically I don't need any of those. So now it's time to figure out how do we want the rest of this building to look. And so let me put away some of my stuff here. I've got too much stuff. Let me go put some of my stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better now. So now this is what, 8 high right here, this first section. The second section still 4. I have no idea what the third section is. I just went up until I ran out of stone bricks actually. So I probably went up another 4 or something like that. Yeah, so it actually looks a lot better. When I'm going to do something at the very top of this, and this is why I've got to keep some stuff in here available just so I can get up in here, and I actually need the space that's actually here to help me do this. So it's going to be redstone based, and you'll see when I get to it. It's going to be a little while because I want to get the rest of the building up first. And the only piece that I don't have that will make this work really great is netherrack. That's the one thing I don't have. So I'm going to have to make a portal to actually get the netherrack. But I'm not going to do that at least until I finish the building here, for sure. And then I need to find a good place to put the portal. And I'm thinking maybe up on a mountainside or something. I don't know. I'm still debating where I want to put that. As for the building itself, I have some thoughts about the building actually curving around. And I'm not sure if I want this to curve, really. But if you guys remember how I built my actual house way down there, I know you really can't see it from here, but it actually curves here where there's a curved set of windows over by the bedroom. That's kind of the idea that I want to have with this too, where it comes out, generally it comes out straight, and then it comes over this way, and then it starts curving, and then it goes back in this way. Now I may want it to stick out this way too, just to have an extra depth here. And I don't want this to be too gigantic, but I want it to be big enough to fit the smokestack reasonably well. And I don't know if I want it to come out this way at all. I'm going to have to look at framing, and I don't know if I have to take down half of this mountain or not, but ideally what I would like to do, well, I would love to get the coal, for sure, but I would like to try to keep this mountain as much as possible and just essentially frame it around the mountain if I can do that. So that means it would come out to at least about here. And if I can make this work really well, that would be totally, totally awesome. And maybe I can make the doorway over on this side. I don't know. We'll see. Because I also have to have room for the levers to go, so that way I can turn these on and turn them off. So let me go ahead and do a little framing in dirt, and well, I don't know if I should do it in dirt because there's dirt everywhere. Maybe I should do the framing in cobblestone, because I've got enough cobblestone to last, just to do the framework here. And so I'll be right back. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, it looks like I got a rough idea of where I want the smeltery to look like. So yeah, I'm running it right up against the mountain, which is really good, and I wanted to make sure I had the centerpiece of the furnaces, which are right over there, to be exactly the same centerpieces that are right here. Now of course I'm probably going to have to do some work down this way just to clean up this dirt and make it look like something else, because this bottom piece would actually be the andesite section. Everything that resides on this section of dirt would be essentially that layer of andesite that I've got on the other side. I'm thinking about having an entranceway right about here. So that way off the path I could just go take a path, essentially wind it out and have it go right to this double door entranceway. That's still a work in progress because I don't know if I want it to be this low or if I want it to just jump up and be the exact same height as everything else is in here. Because I do want this to be up higher by at least a level for the most part. So most of this is just going to get covered up by some type of floor system. Because I just want this just to be a little bit higher up. I don't know why. It just feels that way. Over here, just to point this out, I've got enough mountainside here to actually do some redstone wiring. So I can actually just dig right under the mountain and then have a switchboard somehow, hopefully on this wall would be really nice. Especially if I can get it right up against here, which would be really awesome. And I'll just have to do some mountainside work just with some dirt and stuff just to cover up the redstone on the outside. Otherwise, it's essentially what I'm looking at. First off, no, it's not going to be in cobblestone. I'm going to definitely change the material. Second off, do I want to have something where it starts off in one material and finishes off in another material? Because everything near the furnace should be essentially some type of stone material. For sure, that will be this block, and this block for sure. Those 3 blocks for sure. However, everything after that could easily be some other material. And spruce could always work well, because as you can see, spruce fits for just about everything. 1, 2, 3. So that would essentially be 1 spruce there, and then it would go right up against. So basically, this could be framed in spruce. I don't know about this block. I might have to expend it 1 more block, essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can always do this frame in spruce. Do all of this here in spruce right here. And then essentially frame the rest of this in spruce wood as well. So I can always try. I mean, the worst thing I could do, of course, is screw it up and totally mess it up and everything. In the meantime, I'm going to need to smelt up a little bit more cobblestone because I am practically out of stone bricks. So let's stick, we'll just stick all of that in there, and that's andesite, and we'll just stick all of that in there. That should be enough cobble to at least, you know what, I should have used that one. There it goes. Got some cobble smelting up. I hope I have hopefully enough. I'm gonna have to get some more coal. In the meantime, let me go to the lumber mill. Let me grab some spruce wood, and let's just give the spruce wood a try. I mean, why not, right? Alrighty, we got our stone brick back. So we're gonna essentially take out this piece and everything over on this side here, and we're just gonna convert all of this into stone bricks. The lag sure is real today. Gotta love that lag, right? So down here is not the andesite layer, so there would be no andesite at least until I come to about there. So I'm gonna need some andesite at that point. Otherwise, this will be stone brick. 1 stone brick. And then of course we're gonna decorate the stone brick a little bit. And I was thinking about using mossy cobble. Honestly, at some point I'm thinking about installing some mossy cobble to this. And it'd be kind of cool to have some mossy. I don't know. What I would want to do, oops, I put it in the wrong place. This is not gonna, oh wait, that is the right place. Hello. Yes, because the frame here is actually going to be the thing that's going to be different. Okay, so how high up do we want this? We could do 3 high, or we could go 4 high. If I go 4 high, I think that might be a little bit too much. Let's get rid of this dirt here. It's going to get in my way. Yeah, if we do 4 high, that's going to just be too much. So we'll leave it at 3 high. I think 3 high will do quite sufficiently. We're going to do the same thing over on this side. Take this guy and a couple of these cobblestones out. Go to about the same distance, which should be right here, I believe. And what is this, 2? Do I go up 2? I think I go up 2. Yeah, I go up 2 there. Perfect. And ow. This side, on the other hand, that bottom piece there will actually probably be andesite. Where's my andesite? Do I have andesite? I got it floating around somewhere. Cobble, 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 andesite. Here we go. Oh, I found a stake. Awesome. I thought I was completely out of stake. Yeah, so this bottom piece here, everything down here will be andesite. So let's get the andesite in. I'll be right back. So yeah, you remember how I said this is 3 high, and if I wanted to put andesite there, that would mean I would need to put andesite right here. And if I do that here, it may look ever so funky. Let's just see what this looks like, because the andesite's actually a little bit lower than that. Yeah, so he's gonna look a little bit funky, but I think it'll flow all right. Because if I do andesite all through here, that could just change all of this into andesite. Let's see. Yeah, because this guy's gonna have to go, of course, and then everything in here is gonna be andesite, and yeah, that's where it's gonna look a little bit funny. But on the other side, that's essentially what I did here. I've got andesite all down on the bottom row there, and I don't know if I want to keep that like that. Let's go see what's on the other side again. No, I don't. I don't want to keep this. No, I messed up the andesite. I totally messed it up. Yeah, I want to go down an extra row, so this very bottom row here will definitely be andesite. Everything else, not so much. And I guess I could leave this open until I figure out what's realistically going there. How do I get in? Get me back in. I need to get in. There it goes. Yeah, so everything here, not andesite. I guess I'll leave them there just so I know where those pieces go. Andesite does go down here. That's what I had originally said. And quite ironically, andesite does fit right there, so I'll just leave that piece alone right there. Yeah, I know, that's not a shovel. Ah, no. Andesite. Yeah, there we go. That actually looks a little bit better. And then andesite can definitely go here. Andesite can go here. Oops. Hello. Andesite, you're in the wrong place. Not where I want you. There we go. Yeah, so andesite's essentially going to go into all of these bottom pieces right here of dirt, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do as I go down this way, but definitely andesite right here. And I'm going to have to figure something out. You know what, I could just do the andesite right there, just so that way it's got a little framework there to work with. And I'll leave you there for now. That will do, and I guess now you guys can come out since I know where it is. Everything else looks like it's okay, and we'll have to figure out what to do on that side. Okay, good. So I got my stone bricks. Yeah, I know it doesn't look like that over here, but I got my stone bricks. So now let us try some spruce wood. I've got spruce wood planks. I'm going to try to spruce wood plank just about everything in here, and let's just see what that looks like. I'm going to start with this first and see what that looks like. Hang on. Okay, everybody, here's where I am so far. I managed to put in a bunch of spruce wood. I've had some thoughts about certain things, so I've left this piece of the wall just to match up to the rest of this, and I'm still determining what I'm going to do with the ground here. I'm going to get back to that later. This is essentially the entranceway, which is going to go up a little ways onto a platform. I want this to be where it is because it's already right there, so why change it, right? I could always lower it down. I don't know. I'm still debating on if I should lower it down. If I do, I do, right? And actually, if I do lower it down, even if I just lower it down 1, that actually will cover pretty much everything, and I can probably lower the entire thing down 1. Although, if I do lower it down, I'm going to lose this picturesque window that I'm trying to aim for here. And so I've got a window that's actually just going to look over the bay here, and I'm thinking about putting a window here, and maybe putting a window there, and honestly, if I try to put a window here, I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, it's just going to look right onto the mountain. That just would look really ugly to have that window right there. So, no to this window. Definitely no window there. Yeah, so I guess I'll just have one window facing this side, and I could always move the window up a little bit, and that way I can make 2 high windows. Can I reach it? There it goes. Let's see. Yeah, that could actually look a little bit better. And I don't know if I want to make a window out of this too. I could always make a bigger window there. That might work out better. And I could do the same thing here, actually. Now that I think about it. Dirt. Get my stuff up there. And take this out. So I might actually be able to make a pretty reasonably big window right here. That's only if I kept it the same height. So what I'm going to do now is I got a bunch of slabs, so I'm going to put in the floor. I'm just going to, for the time being, just keep the same height on the floor, and let's just see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, guys and gals, here I am. I did some rearranging to this front piece. I actually made it shorter. I put the steps on the outside rather than on the inside, so that way the spruce floor here is pretty consistent. This, I want to have some kind of stone-based floor system in here. And I'm still debating on whether or not to lower this entire system just down by at least one block or so. That would allow me to do another layer of this, and then that would just be right about there. But I'm still debating on how the roof can look as well. And I've got spruce pretty much everywhere. I don't know what the roof, realistically, the roof is going to look like. Should I make it out of spruce? Should I make it out of oak wood? If I do oak wood, I can always tear up this floor, and I can always put, instead of a spruce floor, I can always put in an oak wood floor. Or I can do a checkerboard pattern floor. I haven't done one of those yet. So I've got a window here. This is actually going to be a window. In fact, I will do this part on camera because it would make sense to do this right now while I have a chance to do it. Where is my steps? There they are. So stick that there and stick that there. No. Why are you doing corners? I don't want corners. Yeah, I was afraid of that. There it goes. And this is going to go, what, this way? Yeah, that works. Perfect. So that's where the window is going to go. I kind of want a, this part here is just going to be probably a cube block rather than a pane. It worked out for the house, so I'm going to try for this. You know, it's not always perfect. So I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to do that there as well. And, I don't know if I like this stone block. In fact, I might put the stone block here rather. I do like the stone block here, which matches up with the one over here. This goes up to here, that goes up to there, and then it becomes spruce on the outside. The other part of this is I'm debating on is what if I pull out all the spruce wood and I just make it all stone brick, quite frankly. And I mean, that's always a possibility. I can always do that too. And I mean, I might just convert that because it does look a little weird being a little bit a mix of both. But I'm just trying a style. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You know how it is. You know what? If I just take it all and I just pull all the stone bricks out, it might just look better. And I just did the exact same problem I did before. Let's try this. Does that look better? You know what? That's probably going to look better. I'm sorry. As much as I would like the spruce, and that way at least I can keep the spruce floor and do a spruce roof. So let's go ahead and tear down. I'll be right back. I'm going to tear down a bunch of this stuff. Okay, yeah, that does look a lot better. Just doing it all in stone. Don't ask me. I just tried an idea. It just didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Can't win, you know, right? I do want this little archway. It does look kind of neat to do an archway style and then have an actual door. And the door itself, I guess, doesn't need those. The door itself would actually be upside down stairs like this. That way we got some design style in the front. And I might have to, you know, swap out some of these here and work out some styles and whatever. But yeah, I think that does look nice to look essentially something like that. And I lowered the floor. If you guys didn't notice, I lowered the floor. I've got a couple windows. Oh dear, I need to do this again. Okay. I thought I had enough stairs. I did not have enough stairs. What do you know? So anyways, for those of you watching my channel, you're going to actually be surprised. I've got an announcement to make. And one thing that I just got told, actually, what, like 6 hours ago? Something like that. It's currently, by the way, 8 o'clock. Yes, I started this recording at 2 o'clock, and I'm not even done with this yet. No way. What happened is the kids got in the way, family got in the way, and all this stuff happened, like, literally, like, within half an hour of me starting up the recording. Wife come home and said, I need your help. You know how it is, right? And so I got pulled into a bunch of stuff, and it's just been off and on doing recording throughout the day, basically. And, oh, come on. There, you're not going the right place. Yeah, so because now it's 8 o'clock, I got the announcement a number of hours ago, and I got told I was, you know what, now that I've got this bigger, I can actually do a bigger window. Oh yeah, for sure, I can totally do a bigger window now. Do I want a 3 wide window? Or 4 wide window? No, you know what, let's do the 4 wide over here. That way we have consistency at least on the 2. There it goes. That would work. But yeah, so I got told that I will be joining a server. Yes, a multiplayer SMP server. Now I don't know not a whole lot about the server or how it works or anything, but I am planning on having fun. Apparently there was about 150 people who applied to the server. Yes, 150 people. That is a crazy amount of people. And 4 of us out of that 150 got selected. So I'm like super jazzed about just the fact that I was one of 4 people that got selected to be on the server. So it's going to be really cool. I'm going to have a fun time. I'm actually going to get partnered up with somebody on the server. Yeah, this will work good. On the server. And you know what? Maybe I'll put the levers right originally where I had them, right, which is right here. Or I can just pop a window right in here. Let's see what this looks like. I think I'll pop... Oh, no. See, the roof's right there. So I could do a single window. Yeah, I'll do a single window. That way it's not right next to the roof. Sure, why not, right? It'll be a single window. No. Let's just put the lever there. The lever's good. That's a good place for the lever. Yeah, so this SMP server, I am planning on jumping on. I am not entirely sure when. Oh, and this is going to stay here. It's going to be an actual window. Yes, it will. And I'm going to kind of clean it up a little bit. But yeah, the SMP server, I'm not sure when I'm going to pop on. I'm hoping to pop on sometime this week. I do want to finish today's recording one way or another. So that way I have Monday and Tuesday's recording ready to go. That way when I join the server, I can, worry about all sorts of stuff happening and then get the first episode recorded on the server. I am not entirely sure when I'm going to get that up yet. I haven't figured out what day schedule-wise to get the server up. But for the time being, we will see what this all looks like in the end server-wise. And it's going to be quite fun. I plan on having a good time on it. Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm actually out of time. See, the sun's already setting, and it's telling me I'm out of time. This is about all the time I have for today's episode. I know that announcement was kind of just a thing out of the blue there. I actually got the announcement, what was it? I originally started recording this, good golly, I think 2 o'clock. I got the announcement around 4 or 5, something like that, and was talking to them for a few hours. And then basically here I am back here at 8 o'clock. I kind of did some off and on recording as I was doing this. So for the time being, I'm going to call this a night. I'm actually going to cut out the video real quick. And I'm going to do a few more things to dress up the outside. By the way, this is actually going to be the roof itself made out of spruce. And actually I'm going to cut out and I'm going to show you the roof first. And then I'm going to call it a night. So hang on. Oh, I can only sleep at night. It's not even nighttime. Why is it not nighttime yet? Okay, this is just a unique, interesting way of doing a roof. So these 4 pieces at the top are actually all slabs. This piece right here is a slab, along with this other piece right here on the other side. These 2 are right side upstairs. These 2 are also right side upstairs. And then everything else pretty much is an upside down stair. All of these are upside down stairs. That's an upside down stair. Believe it or not, that's an upside down stair. And so it kind of gives an interesting feel to the way the roof shape looks, at least on this piece here. And so if I can recreate that roof shape for the rest of this, that would be really cool. So in the next episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to definitely be doing the roof work on this smeltery. I really like this. This actually looks really nice the way I've got it designed here. This is really awesome. It kind of reminds me of an upside down thingamajig, the thing that you spin around and it winds and it makes a noise thing. A noisemaker, that's what I'm thinking of. It looks like a noisemaker. Seriously, an upside down noisemaker. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah. So I'm going hungry again. I've only got 4 pieces of bread. I gotta go do some farming, get some more stuff. Oh good, that's gonna last a little while. Got enough room to make that work. So in the next episode, we're going to do the roof. As for right now, I am definitely out of time. Do look forward to seeing my new SMP server series. I'm not sure when it's going to go up, but I'm hoping to have it go up sometime this week. And so by the time you guys see this episode, it will be Tuesday. So hopefully within the next couple... Hello. Where'd you come from, Torch? Hopefully within the next couple of days, you guys will get to see my next episode on an SMP server. That would be totally awesome. Yeah, so if you like this episode, please do like and subscribe and definitely leave a comment. And I will definitely look forward to seeing you either on my SMP server and or in the next episode. So, see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, it's getting dark. The moon's up. I probably got creepers looking for me and zombies probably. Oh, this is just bad. This is very bad.